Going into the Rugby World Cup semi-finals, there are 5 players that Rassie Erasmus might consider rotating. Check out this video to find out more. Welcome back to SkinnyBru Rugby, guys. So it is almost semi-final time in the Rugby World Cup, and this is the most crucial part of the tournament. So the question is, does Rassie now rotate some of his players that has been underperforming, or does he just go with the team that has been playing and to build that continuity? In this video I will be highlighting 5 players that might be up for rotation, who has either underperformed or their substitute has been outdoing them week in, week out, or players that people are saying should be subbed out, or just players that I think should be reconsidered. So if you do like this video, hit the subscribe button, or if you like the rest of my content, please consider subscribing. The first player up this week that might be dropped is Bongi Mbunambi. Not because of poor performances from him, but more because he looked injured in the first place in the middle of the Japanese game. He went off close to half time, and Marx came on subsequently and really outdone him, really played a great game and really grabbed that opportunity with both hands. But Bongi did say he is fit again, he feels 100%, but does Rassie risk it? Usually at the end of these press conferences on a Monday or Tuesday, the players say they are 100%, and at the end of the week they end up not playing. So we're gonna see how that happens. So that might be a player not playing this week. My opinion though, if Bongi is fit, he should start. He is the in-form hooker at the moment, even though Marx is gaining form again. Bongi has proved himself, and Marx is a valuable substitute to bring on. The second player I am highlighting is Eben Etzebeth. Look, he hasn't done anything wrong so far, but he really hasn't outshone anyone else. He's still the bruiser in the side, but a guy like Rassie Erasmus is just really outperforming him week in, week out. Every single week Rassie comes on, he brings some flair, he brings something else to the scene. But the experience from Eben Etzebeth, that 83 caps that he has versus the 21 of Rassie Erasmus, I don't think Rassie would outplay him in the team. Rassie, he does play well, but I think he brings something else to the side when he comes off the bench. Just something that someone else in the team doesn't possess when coming off the bench. So, on my opinion, I think Eben is safe. Faf de Klerk, on the other hand, you knew he was coming. A lot of people are calling for him to be dropped from the side, especially with Reinach and Jantjies both being in great form. Let me offer my opinion on the matter. Yes, he has been kicking a lot, and yes, it frustrates most people. At times it frustrates me as well, and you'll even see it in my live reactions, which I'm doing this weekend again for both semi-finals, by the way. I do get frustrated by kicking game as well, most people does, but in semi-final and quarter-final and final rugby, you need to win the game at any costs, and that is what is happening. The game plan of the Springboks is, in a lot of games, to pin the opposition back in their own half, and that is by kicking it to the opposition. Obviously, I like running rugby. Most people out there like running rugby, but in the finals, the most important thing is just to win at the end. So whoever is in the side at the moment, I think will play a kicking game. Doesn't matter who the scrum-half is in the team. Doesn't matter if it's Reinach or Herschel Jantjies or Faf de Klerk. The problem at the moment is Faf de Klerk's accuracy isn't the best. It's not that contestable for the wings to actually get up there and contest for the ball and to regather it and actually get the possession back for his side. Even though a guy like Mapimpi, if the park was empty and you put an up and under onto him, he probably would miss it still. Sorry Mapimpi, I love you, you're doing great, you're going to be top scorer for the competition. I do think his accuracy has been lacking, Faf's accuracy. Some of the other scrum halves' accuracy when kicking box kicks has been better, but I do think Faf is gonna be safe. I do think he'll be safe. He does have that little bit of an edge. When he gets a sniff, he does go through and he does score tries, like we saw the other day again against Japan. So I do think he is safe, but less so than Bongi and Eben. Next player up might surprise half of the country, Handré Pollard, his playmaking ability has been questioned over the last couple of weeks, especially. He has been misfiring, but we've seen rare glimpses of what he can actually do. When the game is free flowing, he does really hit the gap and get the passes out wide. And then when the game is free flowing, guys really link up well in the backline, and then I think Pollard is really doing well. I for one don't think he will be swapped out for Elton Jantjies or Damian Willemse or for Frans Steyn in that matter. He's probably safe for now, even though his kicking hasn't been great. It has to improve though. Elton Jantjies' kicking at goal also hasn't been impressive as well. Last but not least, a guy that's face has been on more memes than a South African politician after doing an important speech, Willie le Roux. Every try that he makes, he screws up another fork. I think he probably forgot his glasses or something, because I don't know, he's just been missing so much in the air, dropping passes. Look, I know there's a video out on Facebook and on Twitter of how what he does bring to the side in attack. First of all, 2 of the videos they show in that whole video is from this particular World Cup. The rest of them on previous tournaments. And then the one of the games was against Italy, where they were 14 men against our 15 men, and we really played a different game plan. The other one was in the warm-up game against Japan, so it's not really proving a lot to me. But like I said, he does really make tries. That is what he does. He is very good at attack, but at the moment he is screwing up a lot of tries as well. Just from memory, against New Zealand he dropped 3 high balls in the air. He had 2 passes on the ankles of Cheslin Colby. Against Italy, he had a left foot kick just straight into touch where he skewed it completely. Against Japan, easy pass that he missed, then a horrible pass as well. This is all from memory, it's not from stats, so that's just proving something. I'm not even going off stats, I'm just going off pure memory here. Sure, he has his 59 caps behind his name, but it is costing us a lot of times. Does it mean we should include the 9 caps of Galant or the 6 caps of Willemse, who has a little bit more flair? They could bring something else, a different dynamic to the team, or even shifting Cheslin Colby to the fullback and bringing in a guy like Nkosi to the right wing, who has been spectacular as well. While Frans Steyn, he's also an option. He would be 110 kilograms of pure fullback over there. He will be just waiting for that long distance penalties and drop goals. That might be a very viable option going into the semi-finals and finals, where every 3 points will matter. A team wouldn't want to screw up against South Africa and get a 60-meter penalty against them, because France can still slot them over. Look, in my opinion, Willie can do a lot of things, and he is still doing a lot of things, but the stuff that he's messing up is outweighing the stuff that he is doing. Even though he is a very important attacking organizer in our side, I do think he should maybe be dropped. But I don't think he will be dropped. I think he will remain in the team. For that matter, I think the whole team will probably stay the same. I don't expect any big surprises. Maybe only the bench that will have a different combination of 5-3. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you did like this video, hit subscribe. If you did not like this video, hit subscribe. I do appreciate all of you guys, and check out some of my other videos. Cheers.